The end of the world is a topic that has various scientifically supported reasons. The most realistic ones include asteroid impact, the expansion of the sun, nuclear disasters, climate change. Asteroid impact. An asteroid impact scenario typically involves the collision of an asteroid or a large comet with Earth. Such a collision event has played a significant role in the planet's evolution throughout history and, in some cases, led to serious devastation. Here is more information about the asteroid impact scenario. An asteroid impact scenario usually includes the situation where an asteroid or comet circulating in space collides with Earth. This event can result in extensive damage to the surface and potentially lead to the extinction of a large portion of life. Scientific approach. Scientists use various observatories and space telescopes to monitor approaching asteroids and assess potential threats. These observations help identify potentially hazardous asteroids and predict possible collision risks. If a large asteroid is on a trajectory towards Earth, scientists strive to develop strategies to divert it from its orbit or prevent the impact. Among these strategies are methods such as propulsion with spacecraft, utilizing solar energy, or employing nuclear explosions. Past examples. There is evidence that asteroid impacts have affected life on Earth in the past. For instance, 66 million years ago, an asteroid impact led to the extinction of the dinosaurs. This event is known as the Cretaceous-Paleogene extinction event. Precautions. Today, the scientific community monitors potentially hazardous asteroids and tracks such celestial bodies through various observation networks. Additionally, when a collision threat is detected, efforts are made to study intervention strategies. However, the most crucial aspect of this issue is the continuous monitoring of celestial bodies by scientists and the evaluation of potential threats. This aims to better prepare Earth against potential impacts. Solar expansion. The scenario of solar expansion represents a stage in the evolutionary process of the Sun. As the Sun converts hydrogen fuel into helium through thermonuclear reactions, it gradually expands. Here is more information about this scenario. In a phase of the Sun's life cycle, it expands during the conversion of hydrogen to helium, entering the red giant stage. This expansion process causes the outer layers of the Sun to expand, leading to the spreading of the internal hydrogen fuel into lower density regions. This expansion implies that the Sun's surface could extend up to the orbit of Earth, influencing the inner planets. Subsequently, the Sun ejects its outer layers into space, creating a nebula. Scientific approach. This scenario is a product of observations and theoretical studies conducted by astrophysicists to understand the evolution of stars, particularly Sun-like stars. The expansion of the Sun is considered a natural stage in the evolution of stars. Future effects. The expansion of the Sun is a process that spans millions of years. Therefore, the effects of this event manifest over a long-term perspective. However, the expansion process can affect the surface temperatures of planets and alter the surface conditions of inner planets. The atmospheres of planets like Earth may undergo changes, potentially leading to unsuitable conditions for life. Current status. The Sun is not currently in an expansion phase. However, since this stage will last for millions of years, it does not pose a direct threat to humanity. During this time, scientists continue their research to better understand the evolution of the Sun and assess potential impacts. Nuclear disasters scenario generally refers to events such as nuclear weapon usage or large-scale accidents that can occur in nuclear power plants. The potential effects of such disasters may include environmental pollution, radioactive contamination, and long-term health issues. Here is more information about this scenario. Nuclear disasters can generally be divided into two main categories: nuclear weapon usage and accidents in nuclear power plants. In the case of nuclear weapon usage, Large-scale explosions and widespread destruction can occur along with radioactive contamination. Accidents in nuclear power plants can result in radioactive leaks and environmental pollution. Scientific approach. The scientific examination of nuclear disasters focuses on the spread of radioactivity, its effects, and long-term consequences. Scientists specializing in nuclear physics, radiation physics, and radioactive contamination control evaluate the potential effects of such events and develop preventive measures. Future effects. The effects of nuclear disasters vary depending on their scale and causes. In the case of a large-scale nuclear war, effects such as extensive destruction, climate changes, and long-term health issues may arise. Accidents in nuclear power plants can lead to regional environmental pollution and radioactive spreading. Precautions. The international community aims to reduce the risk of nuclear disasters by making agreements on issues like nuclear weapons control and security measures for nuclear power plants. Additionally, strict security standards are applied to the design, maintenance, and operation of nuclear power plants. Understanding and preventing the potential effects of nuclear disasters require a combination of scientific and policy efforts. The scenario of climate change focuses on long-term changes in the climate worldwide. These changes are typically associated with the accumulation of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, often linked to human-related factors. Here is more information about this scenario. Climate change encompasses a range of effects globally, including temperature increase, rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and changes in the biosphere. These changes are a result of the phenomenon known as global warming, largely attributed to human interactions such as the burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and industrial activities. Scientific approach. Climate science employs various methods to understand and measure long-term climate changes. Data obtained from sources such as atmospheric gas concentrations, ice cores, and tree rings are used to determine the general trends in climate changes. Future effects. The future effects of climate change may include more frequent and severe weather events, rising sea levels, decreased water resources, ecosystem changes, and impacts on agriculture. These changes can affect the lifestyles and economic activities of people worldwide. Preventive measures. The international community takes various measures to combat climate change. Global agreements like the Paris Agreement set emission reduction targets for greenhouse gases. Additionally, strategies such as transitioning to sustainable energy sources, improving energy efficiency, and preventing deforestation are implemented. Efforts in climate science and policy represent a global collaboration and a pursuit of solutions for a sustainable future worldwide.